Hello, Ms. Montano. Hello to all my viewers, new and returning. Hello to all my notification gang. Lovely to have you tuned in, tapped in, turned on. Thank you for liking this video. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for caring if I put another video up or not. Because if I go too long, y'all should be letting me know. Hey, Kaya. Happy that you're here live, too. What do you know? Hey. Is the old gang just coming back together today? I love it. I love your support. I love that you care what I have to say. I love that you care whether or not you see my face. Sometimes it feels like people just don't care. No matter how much you love them or what you do, it just feels like they just don't care. But that's not true. They have pain inside themselves, too. But they don't know how to handle it as well as you do. So remember that when you're dealing with your loved ones and they can't respond to you in the way that you want them to or the way that you know you deserve, and you can't let them go because you love them so, sometimes they have pain inside of them that you'll never know. But isn't it funny how that same type of pain that you carry is why you still can stay there and see all this and do what you do, regardless of what they are offering you? I don't know if there's a human on earth that hasn't had pain, because I believe we were birthed in pain. But the wound is the place where the light shines through, if you choose to allow it to. Hey, Sherry. Catherine. Happy birthday, Catherine, from the whole Love, Peace, and Happiness family. And we are a family. We are brothers and sisters of humanity. Everyone you ever look and see is a distant or closer brother or sister of humanity. Like, we are all human. We are all connected. We are all of the same bloods. We are all breathing the same oxygen. We're all living on the same planet. It's the same love source, God, creator of all that there is, was, will be, or could be, that made you and me. So let's see what reading is going on. And they're showing me the 7-card gypsy. We're coming up on a full moon in Pisces. So full moon in Pisces is coming up. You're tired of some shit. You're tired of some emotions, a situation. Now is the time to do your full moon writing. Burn that shit up. Release it. You know, it's that time. When the full moon is exact is not the time. It's a 3-hour window. The moon is void, of course, and they say that, you know, that's not the time to do your spell casting, etc. Do it outside of the void, of course. So you're going to do it prior to or just past the full moon. I personally like prior to, but whatever. I don't even do all that stuff all the time. That's very ceremonial. And if y'all know me, I'm not into ceremony. I'm like more of the mind, but okay. Anyways, I curled my hair today. You like it? Anyways, okay. Let's see. Past situation, we have the 3 of Pentacles. It works. Current situation, we have the 3 of Cups. It's joy and celebration in this. What's the hidden blessing is the Emperor. Expansion, control, dominance. What is the challenge? Getting over the past. The past keeps coming up. Looking to the past, thinking it's going to last. And honey, it's the past. It's past. It's over. Okay. The environment is the Page of Cups. The environment is people's trying to figure out what the hell they want. Interesting. Looking for what they want. People are looking for what they want. And your advice is the Hierophant. Do what's right. Do what you know. Use your life lessons. Apply your life lessons. The outcome in this is the 3 of Wands. Another 3. Okay. Interestingly, it came out with, I picked up 2 cards, not just one. So let's see what the other one was, the 4 of Wands. So the 3 and 4 of Wands came out as the, and it showed the King of Cups to it, flipped over. So we'll take all 3 of those as our final outcome. The bottom of the deck we have is the High Priestess, that divine knowledge, that divine download, that sacred information, that connection, your spiritual connection, learning your spiritual connection. You've been learning your spiritual connection. You've been learning how to know when God is speaking to you. You've been learning how to know the impulses of emotion and what they mean to you and what to do with them. Yeah. So clarifying the Three of Pentacles, we have the Four of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So, wow. In the past position, something was working really well. It offered healing and recuperation. And for someone, it has to do with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius woman. And it felt very productive. It felt very, very productive, this situation in the past, it says. And it was working. So now let's see, in the present situation, why is this Three of Cups here? The Three of Cups is a reason to celebrate because a connection has been made and it's joyful. It's the energy of what you're experiencing now is creative and will create more in the future. First clarifier we have out is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. In the present, that psychic, that love and nurturing. The second card we have coming out is the Emperor card in this deck. It's called Power, and it's the goddess Freya. That's the expansive energy, which is also our hidden blessing, right? So it's like there's joy because you can see that this is growth. There's growth. You can see the wow, and the Three of Cups is our third clarifier. So it's like you could see the growth. You could see the growth of your power in this. You can see the growth of your spiritual awareness, and you could even see the growth of joy in this. You can see reasons to celebrate. You can see how even though some of the stuff has been a challenge to get through the work that you've done recently, that there's growth in this, and you can celebrate that now, and you're grateful for the growth that you've had, regardless of what way it comes in. Sometimes the growth, look, it comes with growing pains, folks. You remember being a kid and having growing pains, or do you have kids? Because when I had my nephew, y'all remember my nephew, right? A little bratty boy. Anyways, he's damn near a man now. He's about to be 18. No, he just, I don't know. I lost track. Yeah, he's 18 now. Anyway. I just remember that child. Auntie, my legs hurt so bad. He would say, my legs hurt. Yeah, you got growing pains, baby. Those were growing pains, I would tell him, and the only thing I could do is just offer him like an ibuprofen or something like that. And the thing of it is, look at where he was having his growing pains at. And my grandson too, Princeton, he'll be like, Grandma, my leg hurts. I said, baby, it's because you're growing tall. Those are growing pains. You're growing tall. You can be real big and tall. It's okay. Your body's getting as big as you are. And the growing pains, you can't give a fucking pill to stop these growing pains, though. These are spiritual growing pains. And some of you are having your spiritual growing pains reflected in your physical fucking body. Yes, because the physical is just a side effect of the spiritual. So for some, celebrate. They're saying, okay, they said, if the shit hurts real fucked up way right now, now's the time to clap. Celebrate. Woo! Yes, Lord, thank you. This is a painful situation. Why? Because there's growth in this. These are the growing pains, man. It's something to celebrate. And you know what? When you know that no matter what the fuck is going on, no matter who's left and who's there, and if you feel alone or if you feel sad or whatever it is, there's growth in this pain. And when you are alone physically, there's a whole team surrounding you spiritually. You're never alone. You are never alone. So if it's hard, just start clapping real loud and celebrate. And yeah, somebody gonna think you out of your fucking mind. And you know what? Who cares? I don't care what you think. Anyway, I've been knowing that for a long time. I don't care what you think. Shit. Yeah, I'm crazy. And then what? crazy like a fox, baby. But you can't see me. You can't see me because you can't understand this like I do from a spiritual point of view. You can't see the energy in this and the energy flow and how it's already done. And that's why the side effect is here now on a physical, though. The growing pains, baby. You have to let things go. You have to bring things in. You have to let it go because it's time for the new to begin. Let's see what's the hidden blessing. Why is this emperor here in our hidden blessing? What does he got to say? First off, that's daddy. That's that. I can't never help but think of daddy with the emperor. Y'all know my daddy died when I was 15 and a half years old. Can't never help but think of daddy. And I always think of mommy too anytime I think of daddy. So if your daddy, your grandpa, whoever that is, your loved ones in heaven, they say, we are your hidden blessing, man. We on your team. We on your team. We're your dream team. Ooh, and somebody's hearing it in the dream. And the thing of it is that they're with the constant support. They're with a constant flood of love to you. That's why even though it feels so miserable and you just be like, I just want to die, you still stay alive, motherfucker. You still stay alive. You ain't going no fucking where. You heard? Because they flood in you love. They flood in you energy. They flood in you positivity. Sometimes it's so much and you can't even see. You can't even begin to imagine the presence that surrounds you when you are on your lowest of lows. And does it matter if you know this? No. It doesn't matter if you know it. It doesn't matter if you fucking believe it or not. But this is what the hell it is. Okay? You don't have to know it. You ain't got to believe it. Just like you can't see it. You can't see it. And guess what? It's okay. It doesn't matter. This is still what the hell is going on. That's why you coming on this channel, because it's some things you can't see. And you need to talk to somebody like me right now who can see what you can't see. So I can tell you about it. So you can begin to try to see. Try to just imagine. What if this bitch is talking truth? And I'm truly supported by a whole team of angels and ancestors and love source God energy compiled into the consciousness of all these ones, whoever came before me to create what I am, who value me so much, and all the ones to come who are waiting to come into this earth so that my life and theirs can be touched. And you know, it doesn't matter how hard your story has been, because, and it does matter, but it doesn't matter. Because in the sense that it does matter is because it's profound and it's yours and it's validated. And if nobody ever validated you and all the pain you've ever been through, I do it here. Like, it's valid. You really did go through some fucked up shit. And yes, I will acknowledge that. But where it doesn't matter is that you can use that shit and make it all into blessings. Tell somebody, when you get moved, tell somebody your fucked up story that you ain't want to tell nobody, and watch as it's exactly what they needed to hear. It's encouraging, it's motivating, makes them feel better. Tell them, because that's what happens. Because I tell you one thing, and one time I told this, well, maybe there's one or two that I didn't feel immediately notice, but it didn't mean it didn't happen. Most of the time, you're gonna immediately notice, though, that when you tell these stories like I did on my father's suicide so many times in my life, it helps people. And the couple times that they didn't, oh my gosh, that really helped me. That's because they were so far detached from it, but it doesn't mean it didn't help them. And that's okay. They still heard it. It's still sitting with them. And God has it in their consciousness, in their filing system of their mind, and will pull it back whenever it needs to be pulled back, even if it's forgotten. Okay. Anyways, the emperor was here because of the 7 of Cups, and then we have the transformation, the death card, ukemochi, and then we have the devil, the temptation. Ooh, wee. So the emperor was here because a situation in the past caused so much pain, you know, and you had to be able to look at it, pick it apart, separate it for what it was, find the blessings in it, That brought transformation within you. They help you overcome your devils. That's your hidden blessing in this. There's your hidden blessing. Okay. Why is the Six of Cups in the challenge? I said when I first pulled it, I said not going back into the past ways and not being haunted by the memories of the past. That's exactly why the Emperor is there as a hidden blessing. The Emperor, we are being forced to expand past, allowing our past to be the main reason why we do what we do now and recreate that situation again. Breaking old patterns of thought, breaking old synapses, breaking old beliefs and structured patternings within ourselves at this time so that we can release the devil from our life. Because continuing to let the same story play out the same way is going to take you to the same fucking devil's door. You're going to end up in the same fucking pain as before. You tired of it? Are you tired of being in the same bullshit? Well, then you let the pain of the past take you a new direction. The challenge. Here we have wisdom, which is at the base of our deck. The High Priestess, Sarasvati in this deck. Wisdom. We have the Moon. Wisdom over the past with Diana. The Moon. Wisdom over the past cycles, yes. And new beginnings. Praise the Lord. With Tara. And the Fool card. So why is the Six of Cups here as our challenge? Because we have to take the wisdom from the past cycles, past situations that we've been living in, and move forward on a new goddamn journey. Can you be the fool in a new journey? Or do you want to keep being the fool of the same old shit you've been did so many times? Don't you want to do things differently? Don't you want a new story? Don't you want a new experience? Why is the Page of Cups here in our environment, Lester's gosh? Why is the Page of Cups here in our environment? Page of Cups in our environment is here because of the Ace of Pentacles. It's a new beginning. The Ten of Staves, this new beginning, ending an old way of being and doing. And the Seven of Pentacles, awaiting harvest. So in our environment, there's new people that help us get out of the old cycles, stop doing things the way we used to do so we can get what we've been waiting for. Like, we've been waiting for this fucking pentacle to fall in our lap. I've been waiting for a lover like this. I've been waiting for a job like this. I've been waiting for a house like this. I've been waiting for a child like this. I've been waiting for an opportunity like this. And you know what? I don't have to wait no more. I finally got what the fuck I want. What am I going to do with it? Your dreams come true. They get offered to you, but bitch, you got to put your hand on it and take the motherfucker and make it yours. You got to own it. The universe is going to hand it to you. It's going to put it in front of you. God is going to bring it right to your door. Hypothetically or literally. God's going to bring it right to your door. What you going to do with it? Are you going to accept the gift of love that the Page of Cups has to offer? This is good news coming in that you've been waiting for. This is good news coming in. This is a good feeling that's being offered to you. This is a good opportunity coming your way. This is going to make you happier. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to accept it, or are you going to be having Spider-Man syndrome up there in the corner? My dreams are coming true. What do? What you gonna do when your dreams come true? Because it's saying the cup of love is being extended towards you, but you have to accept it. You asked for it, and what you asked for shows up. We're in a new energy, folks. Shit is not the same as it used to be, folks. Try what you tried before with someone else that didn't work. Try it again. Because this time it's going to make you want to twerk. Because it's going to work. Okay? Just saying. Advice. The Hierophant is the advice. They say, listen to Melinda. So that was a joke, kind of. No, they say, take your last life lessons and apply them today. The Eight of Cups is our first clarifier. the Eight of Cups, and then we have the Four of Cups, the Four of Cups, and then we have the Two of Pentacles. It says you've been through enough to know how to move in away from what doesn't serve you. Mind your own fucking business, mind your own vibration. If it doesn't serve you, if it's not making you feel better, it's making you feel worse, do you really have to focus on it, or can you move on from it? It's saying it's time for you to move on from the stuff that's not your business and move into emotional stability to create the change you want to see in your world. Your life lessons have taught you this. This is just like, my daughter just moved out, or when my sister left, keeping other people's kids, problems, situations, so they can go figure themselves out only means I own their shit. So I know that now. So I know better than to do that shit again. So take your kids, take your shit, and go. Take all your karma with you and go. That's that Eight of Cups energy. I'm not holding on to you and your problems. Go. You want to have your problems? That vibration doesn't resonate with me. You can take you and your problems and you can go. You know why? Because I got myself to remind me of love. And I hear happy feelings. I hear Frankie Beverly and Mays. Happy feelings. And I've got myself to remind me of love. Okay? And I can ground myself in this energy and work on the things that feel productive to me. See, because when we're walking away from this Eight of Cups, it feels like there's no response. There's been no benefit. I'm offering all these great things to be of assistance, but you're not taking advantage of it. So then there's nothing I can do for you. Okay, bye. I've done all I can do here. Goodbye. And when it feels that way, that's the only thing we can do anymore. Just walk away, right? Why? Because we have to maintain our own stability. We have to maintain our own emotional stability. So somebody's was cut in half. Somebody's household was cut in half. Oh my God. Somebody's entire household was cut in half. Mine. And it's why? Because life lessons have showed us. Life lessons have showed us that trying to hold on to the situation doesn't behoove us. It doesn't bring us what we're looking for. And it's saying, have we been taking for granted some of the opportunities to take and create change in our physical life? We have new opportunities, job opportunities. We have chances to grow, chances to expand. We have grace in this. And you know what? We're going to take our life lessons and we're going to allow grace to be in our place, in our face, in all that we do. We're going to take advantage of the loving gift of our dreams coming true. Because that's just how we are. That's just what we do. We have the Three of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the King of Cups as our outcome. So saying, in the outcome, utilizing your power of the law of attraction, utilizing the power of the attraction of your vibration and your frequency, your state of mind, gives you fresh starts in emotional mastery and gives you a celebration of love. I'm going to go ahead and pull clarifiers, one for each of these cards, just to go with this. Let's see. Clarify these three cards, please, with one card per. Thank you. All right, this one really wants to come out. That's the Queen of Wands, Queen of Staves. She is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, fire, passion. Somebody's going to have a King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person who is gonna show up when you've been looking. Okay, somebody's traveling to go to a family event, and you're gonna, at this family event, you're gonna meet somebody. Now, for somebody, this is your father. I got that loud and clear. But for somebody else, there's somebody who's gonna spark the flame of desire of love within you by the way they are. Okay, so we have the Queen of Staves being clarified by the or clarifying the 3 of Wands, and then we have the 4 of Wands. And what's clarifying the 4 of Wands? So the 3 of Wands, the creative energy, you're creating in this space. This is how you're creating. And with your wisdom, let all the shit go. Let all the pain go. This is a full moon coming up. Write down everything that ever fucking pissed you off and hurt you, that you still hold on to grudges, still holding on to pain, still letting it influence you the same, and write that shit down, burn it up, let it burn up, give it to God, give it back to the universe. If you can't write it down for whatever reason, maybe you ain't got fingers, maybe you ain't got a pen, well, shit, go ahead and just give it to God, whatever way you can. You know what? It's interesting. Pause on the reading for a minute. My daughter's grandmother is like highly active in the Catholic Church. She's super religious. She's that grandmother that's always begging everybody to go to church and like making everybody feel guilty if they don't go with her to church and all that shit, right? Well, I talked to her yesterday, and girl, do you know? She was like, first off, she was getting upset with me because she asked me how was I doing. I said, oh, I'm good, just praying a lot and talk to my mom and dad. She's like, oh no, you can't talk to your mom and dad. So we got into a little debate. Well, not even a debate. Like I let her talk and say whatever the hell she had to say, and then I just let her know, they're with God, and God is everywhere. And since God is everywhere, so are they, and that means they're with me. And I kind of left that alone. And then she started to tell me, well, she's been worried about her son, and he's in jail right now because he did this, he did that, and this is the situation. I said, well, it sounds to me like one or two things has happened. Either one, you gave the problem to God and then you went to pick it up and see if you could do better than God. Or two, you don't believe God really got this. Otherwise, you wouldn't be worried. Because I'm not worried. I ain't worried. I know my babies are safe, blessed, and protected no matter where they stand in their skin. Even if I don't hear from them or see them, I know that they are blessed, safe, and protected no matter where they stand in their skin, because God is everywhere and everything, and God is them, and God is in them and around them and surrounding them, and they are blessed, safe, and protected no matter where they stand in their skin. And so I told her grandmother that. I said, it sounds to me, though, like you really believe God can do it. But the problem is, even though you gave it to God, every 10 minutes you go pick it up and say, maybe I can do better than leaving it with God. Okay, never mind. I'll give it back to God. And then another 15 minutes pass. Here you come again. You hold on to it for another 5 minutes and look at it and say, maybe I could do better than God can with this. Because God, God ain't done nothing fast enough for me. Maybe I could do this better. Well, apparently there's nothing I can do. Here, God, you take it back. And that's some of the hemming and hawing and backing and forthing that's going on here. That was important. Somebody needed to hear that. Because we're creating in this energy. We're creating in this energy. Are we going to create from the past, or are we going to create from the new? Are we going to create from the place where the devil still got a hold on you, or where you had that breakthrough? Are you going to create from the knowing that, hey, I'm in a new city, I'm in a new state, I'm in a new home, I'm in a new life? Or is everything still the same old shit? Are you able to find the newness in this? Or are you still sitting in the same old shit and that's all you can see? And so that's all you know how to create and let be. Well, the 4 of Wands is here because of the 9 of Pentacles. This is a self-initiation. The initiation into the new must be done by you. Nobody's going to come along and say, guess what? Bitch, you in a new life. Get with the program. That's not how it works. They might tell you, but that shit don't work. Even if they try, trust me, I've tried. It doesn't work. Not even as loud as I am. I mean, I'm just talking right now, Not even as loud as I am. Does it work? It's a self-initiation. You have to self-initiate into the new course of action, into the new life. How? Let the past die. Let the sleeping dog be dead. Stop trying to go back into your past, connect with your old people, go do the same shit you used to do, be the same old you used to be. You ain't that person no more. The people in your past are in your fucking past because that's where the fuck they belong. God says so. Otherwise, they would be in your now. They match who you were then. They don't match who you are now. Stop trying to bring them now because all you're doing is bringing back your past. So you've been looking at, I'm going to contact my old friends. I'm going to go get back in touch with my old cousins. I'm going to go get in touch with that old lover. Oh, my God. Yeah, go ahead. Resurrect that dead you. Because the fucking coffin was already put down in the ground, but you want to bring that shit back up? Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to live that life again? Go ahead. Get right back into it. Go right back to your past, because, baby, you can't walk into the future with one foot in the past. Did you hear that? You cannot get into your now even while you got one foot in the past. Oh, and a hand too. Come here, baby. Let me help pull you out of my past. You're my friend. You were there for me. You served a purpose. I'm going to bring you along with me. No, bitch, you can't. That's not how it works. The only person that can take them forward is himself. And the only person that can take you forward is yourself. And it is going to ask of you to let go of what the hell you think you know. Let go of what the hell you think you need. And pay attention to what you have. Stop trying to pull the past into today. And guess what? With all this talking, yelling, I'm still just talking. This ain't my yelling voice yet. You hear me? Anyways, why is the King of Cups here in our outcome? Because of the world. It's saying you're going to be so damn happy. As you initiate yourself into the new life, it's going to be feeling like you got the world. Oh, and I hear that song from church when I used to go to church with my mommy when I was a little girl. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. And you know what? Look, Jesus was a Pisces, the fish. His symbol is that of the fish, the Pisces. This is the King of Cups representing Pisces. Jesus got the whole world in his hands. Do you at least believe in Jesus? Some of y'all, maybe source is too hard to believe in. Maybe it's too hard to fucking believe in yourself. But you know what? He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got you and me, baby. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. And the thing of it is, your whole world is changing. But honey, you got to let go of the old skin. Look, and now they're showing me Tati. And they're showing me snakes. And what are they showing me? How they shed. I didn't freaking know the turtle shed. But Jasmine's turtle, Tati, sheds. As she grows, even the little piece of her shell, which the first time I found out she shed, like I kept the little, anyways, I like to keep. I kept it. It's in my spiritual space. But they shed. Why? Because old skin don't fit who you are growing to be. So there's a shedding process that has been happening. Can you look back and see? Did you clean your closet out? Did you go through and reorganize your kitchen drawers? Did you go ahead and reorganize your friends? Did you go through your phone and get rid of some old pictures, old phone numbers, old people? Did you stop hanging out in some old places? Did you leave an old job? Did you leave some old ideas and beliefs and taboos behind? What have you done to expand into who you are now? Because who you are now is not who you used to be. And you don't fit in that old skin no more, you see? You're in a new person, a new being. You're in a new way. It's a whole new day, baby. Get with the new you. Okay, let that come through. It's saying with the changes that you got, I got rooms on the table. With the changes that you have instituted, you're opening up great opportunities for yourself in this. And where at? In your home environment. You instituted change in your home environment that's going to bring great change for you, okay? It's also saying that you have a great opportunity for connection in this, okay? Yeah, there is great opportunity for commitment and connection. Your dreams are coming true. Somebody's going to get fucking married too, to some type of partner you've been waiting on. The end of the old cycle, you know it's strong within you. The pulling is so strong within you to cooperate with the end of this old cycle. Oh, and they say that's why as you continue to do what you used to do, you used to try to self-medicate. Guess what? That liquor having another effect on you now. You ain't used to that shit. Them drugs just ain't doing it no more. That sex just don't work no more the way you used to and shit. All the little shit you used to do to satiate yourself, going and hanging out with your partners on the corner or whatever the fuck you used to do, even if it was being a workaholic or keeping to yourself, whatever you used to do to self-medicate, because it doesn't necessarily mean it had to be drugs or drinking and alcohol or sex. You can self-medicate by fucking sleeping all day, but guess what? The shit ain't fucking working no more. Why? Because you ain't the same no more. And you're not living in the same energy. You're not living in the same day. It's a whole new day. Yay, yay. And so the thing of it is, the past is still fertile. The past still can grow. This is why the strength is in letting it go. You can continue to try to squeeze yourself into your old skin, shove yourself into that old box. And all that's going to happen is you're going to be creating more resistance inside of your own mind, because you already know, look, I'm beyond this shit. I don't fit here no more. I need to be in my new mentality, my new relationship, my new spirituality, my new home, my new city, my new fucking life. It's a new fucking life. Get in it. Get all the way into it. Just like you always be all into all your past bullshit and so excited to tell everybody about what you been, where you been, all the shit that didn't have to, get out of that shit. Get out of that shit. Don't even tell that story to nobody again. Do yourself a favor and never fucking tell those stories again. Get into the new. Get into the now if you want to embrace this energy. It says, if you're willing to do the work, then you will also be embracing your wealth. There is great wealth in this. There is great wealth in this. You hear me? There is great wealth in this. They talking about money wealth. They talking about love wealth. They talking about health wealth. They talking about houses wealth. They talk about your cars. They talk about your books. They talking about your looks. They're talking about your circle. They're talking about everything. You hear? And what does God want to say in all of this? God wants to say that, look, you are blessed and safe and protected in this. No matter where you stand in your skin, we are with you. 100% supporting you. You are safe. Make the change. It is safe for you to love. It is safe for you to believe. It is safe for you to thrive, baby. You've been surviving for so long. You've been learning to survive. Congratulations. You learned how to survive. Now it's time to learn how to thrive, baby. Now it's time to learn how to thrive and feel alive. That is your general reading. I'll be back with more. Until my next reading for you. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at lphtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. And make sure you go get those $1 radical raffle reading tickets, because you gonna win a real reading with me on the phone. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. Okay, love you, bye.